CT-sided. I know Maui's been flying this flag for picking the T stance here, and that's exactly what FURIA have done, so that's what we'll focus in on. As top mid smoke lands, they cross mid and they jump on up towards ledge.
Interesting.
It's a good way to get the mid control, but also stall out these B fights. Speaking of B fights, Roy, he's got his Julies here.
Hey. For Roy, and he's gone early, but he does deliver one headshot. The Julie's put down, and FASHR connects on that long side. Flashes are coming in. FASHR needs more. He's in trouble.
Yeah, dinked right away. Mezzi tucked in at the site. This guy very keen for a pistol round is Mezzi. And he's got them boxed in over at the cave. Smoke falls, locking FASHR out. And so Mezzi is going to feel the brunt of this pressure. Nice. Overran, but Crims with the trade. Keeps fnatic in the lead in the 3-on-2. Bomb not down yet for FURIA. And they're getting pressured inside of the site. That bomb is now away from them, and it's all left onto Art.
Do you think they're going to regret not going for the full plant there? Oh, hang on. Maybe not. Maybe not. Art's hit the first.
Was clean.
It was very clean. And Crims is low, so FASHR, if he doesn't peek out, Crims hits the first one. And it's a double for both of them. The Swede takes two. Crims has got a powerful angle. You can see Art's flash intended for Crims, but he does turn it nicely, and it's just ready on that sign. Good second, and it's Art. Drive-by on the CZ, leaps around, and has already got the sight. They're trying to disrupt. Roy can't seem to connect. FASHR's already low, and fnatic are on notice.
Big problems here. 3 MP9s to try and retake. Nikodov's being chipped down a little bit more, so FURIA may have done so, but the flash at the ready. Are they going to call this off? I think they should. Like, I really think they should call this off.
You've already lost the FAMAS.
Exactly.
You've got one more rifle. Two of them half health. This is a terrible... retake to go for. Now they're just trying to hold on to their rifles. I say that. Time, lads.
They want to give it a go. They're getting wrapped through middle, though. So even though they're getting all these kills safe up on the boost, and with KSCERATO coming through mid, Safe's making it happen. And it's all to try and set up KSCERATO with that one kill onto Roy. It's locked in. On repeat over and over again. And a lot of their game plan felt centered around this fast mid control, but with how they've been taking it to open up, it's been a lot more lurky. It's been like KSCERATO just kind of prodding it on timings, right? And then if they do want to take mid, they throw the full util set a little later in the round and then try to get involved. Even here, right? Sure, they're dedicating a man out through middle, but it's KSCERATO doing it with supportive util later in the round. There's no molly to influence how he gets out there. Just has to make it out through the smoke. And now he's got a serious bit of real estate over here in mid. There he is, getting the opener.
Yeah, and Roy should have had a bullet between the eyes, but he takes one with him. Safe cut down to size on the T-Orb. Puts us in a 3-on-3, and they know KSCERATO still just trapped behind the box. A tip of his head spotted, a one-way dropped, and the bomb down on B. It was Mezzi. He's in that forward position cave, and so they've just gone up the ramp, and now they can smoke on that. That's a good util set from FURIA.
Flashing a cave as well. Yuri
very diligent.
Yeah, look, I really want to sink my teeth into this round, but I'm... turn to hook, so this retake on. FASHR comes in for a fight. Yuri will take him down too to find it in the back. Mezzi's found one, 2-on-2.
Yeah, Nikodos is going to have to disrespect this smoke. There's a gap for drop to exploit. Nikodos with that AWP, he needs a close reaction shot. Oh, no, missing out.
Hello.
Nice to see him on the fade. KSCERATO to come close. It's very low on time. Nikodos needs to bodyguard, and now Mezzi's lost the round. Unfortunate for fnatic, but time on FURIA's side. And another triple from KSCERATO. Back-to-back rounds, different bomb sites. And he goes down with the ship.
And keeping up that form that he had within the group stage.
5 they do with their bullet. They're abusing A. Every time fnatic fall into their default setup, it seems FURIA are going to be throwing a lot of A util off the rip. And they're going. There's no one donut. No early warning sign. FASHR, he's going to have a chance to throw one incendiary and beg for assistance. Smoke to try and divide and conquer. Art not aware. Molotov over. And a jump from FASHR does deliver onto that forward attack. Art gone. FURIA swinging.
Yeah, they're moving in, but here's the flashes from fnatic trying to reply. Yuri and Save, handful of kills, but Yuri is boxed in. KSCERATO left up in the clutch. Nikodos comes hunting for him through the temple, but KSCERATO looked ready for it. I don't know, I'm not talking, I don't need like Art doing his best Jame impression. Doesn't need to be a round that takes minute 50 from this point onwards, to come to fruition. They can still be pacey. But I hope we don't get what just kind of boils down to Art pushing mid-smokes, trying to take this real estate, because it's like feels like it's got maybe 40% success rate. And this round, honestly, it's what it looked like was going to happen to open up, right? Art tried to come through these smokes in mid, flash for drop into cave, and he will get that opener. So now the FURIA have the 5v4. They've got the round in the palm of their hand. Here's the re-aggro out of Roy, and this kill decides a hell of a lot. He tries to reclaim Cave, but they've traded places in the smokes.
Open, bro.
He is wide open. FURIA are about to move in uncontested.
And it's up to Drop to try and get there as well. He has been cut down. Chips away at Roy's health, but still that bomb is heading into A. It's Crims that cuts out of the round. A miss from Nikodos. And punishment from Safe. Lovely spray, build and trade from KSCERATO as they have a man advantage. Roy last seen Cave. He's still there. And Yuri's got his rotate locked. Oh, I say that, not anymore. Roy in the one-on-one. Bomb should go down safe. And now it's up to Roy. He's going to go round the world through T-Spawn. Yeah, you've got very little time to pull that maneuver off.
Yeah, I think he thought KSCERATO might get a little bit trickier with this situation here. So KSCERATO, he could be absolutely anywhere. And with this open plant that has been made available by him very self, he can play this round in a magnitude of different ways here. As soon as Roy sees where the bomb's planted, the bomb's already halfway ticked, he's going to be scratching his head. He doesn't have enough smoke to try and draw him out.
Yeah, that's where the extra few seconds even can really cost him. This was a hard enough clutch anyway with none of the info. And look, as he taps the bomb, he doesn't know where to look, doesn't know where the right angle is, just has to kind of play off of the intuition and around that plant.
And FURIA are just down to these poor pistols, and they will try something quite quick out the mid. What's that smoke? I think that's a missed cave smoke that's just landed there to the left of Roy. Or have they thrown that? We've done this with FURIA before, where we haven't known if it's intentional or not, and Drop told us that it definitely wasn't intentional. So let's assume it wasn't intentional.
Oh, that's a great clear from Crims, anticipating the run-up, but he's just going to go for a multi-kill of massacre of his own. Art perhaps going to be the unknown entity. He might get caught off by this surprise after Yuri rounds that corner. Crims engages, and then Art takes a pot shot.
Sometime today, Art would be nice. Alex is trying to build up some here.
There it is. And a smoke to get away. Looking for the spray. Nikodos opts for the M4. There's only two of them, and you can see Yuri's having a tough time making anything happen throughout that long-range temple engagement.
Not the weapon for the job, is it?
Nah, what do you reckon? Nikodos is going to finish this off.
I think he wants that AWP back. I think he just waits till the smoke fades, then he'll clear top mid and try and get that AWP back. Just a better weapon for the fight that could have been coming his way.
It's just a jiggle hold from Mezzi. He's not actually going to be able to take a frag or say that as he does round the corner in time, holding that cave exit. He doesn't want to be going down into that 2-on-2, allowing the plant. He wants to just simply contain them. Nikodos arriving, sticking to that M4 as the cave smoke will go down. Both available, and it's up to Yuri, really, with that AK-47 over the Art Deagle. Oh. Nope, never mind. Art's Deagle has connected. FASHR down, now both on the long side. Yuri can finish this. They're distracted. Timing, engagement's good. Art with a clutch now, one-on-one. He's going for the ace as Mezzi saves them from a red face.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been such a wild round, man. You know, comes a long way in that round from hiding up over towards red and getting like trapped in a corner by the molly to nearly acing.
Due to the fact of the buy, and well, speaking of that risk, it's going to keep coming. Drop, 2 kills to his name. He's going to want to turn this into a whole lot more. Doors smoke. And right now, they're going to be able to push past. It's taking the fight over towards lane. Yuri tucked on in toward the pocket. FASHR will take his scalp, but they'll need to get their hands on that AK if they want to make the full profit on his death. Now, the 3 FURIA members in the interim have made their way out middle. Not smoke to clear, and I'm just trying to grab any information they can right now, FURIA. The reposition around the map, and well, Art's going to have himself a bit of a fight here. You see this X-ray, it looks like a little bit of a Stackaroony situation, Alex.
Yeah, it's all stacked up. Bunched up. Heading in towards the beat.
Got to be careful Nikodos' toes don't show on that ledge.
Definitely, on his tippy toes.
Yep.
Just the edge.
They're riding up in towards this B site right now.
Does look uncomfortable for fnatic. When the bomb will go down, it's going to be a very difficult round now. You've only got yourselves these force weapons, limited sidearms, but Deagle headshots, they are lethal, and FASHR demonstrates, as does Nikodos. Suddenly, FURIA getting a little flustered, a little hot under the collar as it's only safe in the 1v2. Here, taking pot shots. There's so much time for Roy, but he's been run down by the Glock. Safe takes some initiative, takes the AK, and will take the spray. Nikodos closes. That was a high-octane round.
He's up to 19 kills now. They just keep taking names. And that all started with that aggressive maneuver at B lane at the start of the round there. The door smoke, the push forward.
For who's taking the W into the second.
Yeah, well, you can see here both teams a bit strapped for cash in the buy for the final. Art's going to flash himself forward here.
Go on. Running him down. Roy, pre-fire, and Art does lose out. There's been a bit of a standoff between the two, and chipped down mid.
The flames.
Finished by the Flames. Appropriate for Roy.
Yeah.
Finished with the Flames.
Finished with the Flames.
And right now he's coping. I'm sure there's something I can do with that.
Yeah,
the Hagen part.
Copen. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
You could say like Copen and Haagen-Dazs or something like that. Like,
shout out.
Right.
Or any other cold cream.
Yeah, any other cold cream. Drop in the cave.
He's dead.
Here's Nikodos. He might have 19 kills, might be having a great game right now, but there's no accounting for that timing. He's caught falling back. Yuri is also...
Hello.
Hey, he will see Roy and lands that little tap to find him. Now, do they know about the man in main? The man in main, of course, being FASHR. The molly with Scream, yes. Still, he's going to take one with him, but it burns him out. And so FURIA managed to pick up one more, closing out this first half. 8-7 up in the lead as they move over to the CT side.
Yeah,
that's awesome. They're getting ready for a whole new game, when in reality, they just
already
copped an L.
Well, who's going to be copping the L on this one here, Harry? We're underway with the pistol round. fnatic 7 at the half, FURIA 8. This was fnatic's map choice.
Watch this.
Ooh, I like this. Double main aggression with a third man back in the site. KSCERATO could manage one more. That would have been lovely, would have been even trades. Now Safe has to put a little bit more on the line here. But this whole round is almost designed to bait fnatic into the A play, right? That was the idea. Otherwise, if you're assuming that, you know, dropping KSCERATO, we're going to fight there and kill everyone, then you wouldn't need Safe playing this bait and switch spot. However, this plan kind of hinges on fnatic taking the bait.
Yuri's like, they're asking for Yuri updates. They're like, mate, anything? Is there anything happening over there? And he's got nothing. He's got nothing to report. It's dead silent across the map. And fnatic are hoping that by cutting noise long enough to have theoretically gone back through T-spawn and be setting up on B, now is the time.
I don't think they cleared Tollbox.
They shouldn't, right?
Like, why would you?
Because he's been there the whole time.
Yeah, but they haven't been watching it, so they have to be aware that it's possible.
Here we go. Art's denied. It's up to Safe. Can he find the right timing?
Spotted.
Jump. Roy. Oh, perfect. Mezzi's actually the one to take him down. And they're going to go for a plant in that smoke. Seems like we could be having both pistols go fnatic's way now. And it's only Yuri posting one in the feed. Art to try and do the same. It's a triple donut setup and a good donut plant.
Smoke and a kit.
Oh, good point. Very good point. That's going to make them very uncomfortable as they're going to start spamming and rushing, going around the world. This CT maneuver, no one on the bomb. They confirm it now, no one touching it. And Yuri needs to pick up that kit. Art's taking it too far, and it's long range on the Glock. Quad kill from Roy.
Obviously, the biggest factor for fnatic has been Nikodos. Him and Roy have done an awful lot of work here, 21 and 17 kills respectively. On the other side, it's Yuri and KSCERATO, as we expect, the two high flyers for FURIA here. And Nikodos will have to deploy into round number 20 with just a deagle in hand. They're up B ramp. They're starting to look for some space. They've been negated by that smoke and spammed on through. Look at all this damage. Drop takes down Roy.
That's crazy. They were getting spammed through both directions. Nowhere was safe over at ramp. Bare minimum. Nikodos has himself a gun now, so that problem kind of solves itself for fnatic. Over in mid, FASHR tries to play through the mid molly. And FURIA are ready and waiting to receive. Art's even held up over here in cave. And he might have a visitor coming his way in Mezzi.
Mezzi has the bomb, though. He doesn't really want to take that risk without some sort of support. Crims will come to escort him towards the ramp, and his aggression is being held. Nice from Nikodos again. He is the impact player. Mezzi will trade, but a good one back from Art stops the aggress. Bomb scooped up, Crims to clutch. Molly could be well placed. Knowing Art, he just runs straight on through. Not going to allow you to have anything to celebrate in that round. A double kill from the leader of FURIA.
Decent damage on the wall bank.
He even hit safe as well. He's like over towards CT, not even looking this way. Like that would freak you out a little. You just take a stray bullet while you hold him red.
That's the last smoke. Yuri's thrown it out, so they will have a real opportunity if they want to walk up and just gunfight their way into this site.
They only have one smoke for an execute, but they do have a couple of mollies. So you could molly like the cubby as well as the site pillar and smoke short or long and then focus on the other. Where's this going, Mezzy?
I guess the long
It could
corner.
be long, yeah.
First front triangle.
Oh, off the bucket. Of course, off the bucket.
And they're up. It's up to Safe, and he's already been warded off the angle. Fnatic are into the site, but still with that man disadvantage. This could get hectic fast, Harry. And already FASHR and Nikodos have leveled the odds. A 3-on-3 for the retake. Yuri still in cave.
Yeah, the M1S did just fire off, but they found one of these cave players. They think that was everyone. Yuri's allowed a second for free, and he even gets the reload off. Nikodos dead. Mezzy, the captain of Fnatic's got to fly solo on this one. Kill into the cave, but not ready for KSCERATO. Already up the ramp on the flank, and that's FURIA landing the retake. But that was like a super put-together round, very, very safe. It's more so Crim's kind of looking good in that moment, as opposed to like a misstep from Art.
No doubt. Oof. No diggity.
See, this time he gets the opener. He takes down Crims. Art's gone 1-for-1 in middle here. The spam through. Yuri almost removes Nikodos from play there. That would have been something sweet.
He's definitely got the wall bangles lined up for everything. Lane, elbow. I think every cave player does these days, but it's incredible to see just how efficient those sprays can be.
They don't have a molly on drop or KSCERATO here to try and flush out Mezzy from behind this Tetris box in middle, so they need to be quite cautious.
Safe has one, and he's over towards... Oh, no, but Mezzy!
Oh!
He has deleted them on for the ace in the round. Not going to happen. Roy
God
gets
save the queen!
But yeah, well...
FASHR has to contain this, shows the shadow, nades are falling, reveals it, baits it. He did have his nades out, gets the AK out in time, but they need more. Still, FURIA have the legs up in this round.
Yeah, Nikodos through cave, Yuri boxed in, but he delivers. One kill on the ramp play. Nikodos trying to get a move on, but it's going to be hard. Being's first point of contact. Mezzy alleviates some of the pressure there by getting them into the site with this kill. Tap on the bomb, and Nikodos holds the cross, but that swing from Mezzy now means the bomb is away from Fnatic. 5 seconds. Nikodos would need all the kills. No time to plant means the round is FURIA's. They steal 15 away.
And you're going to be kicking yourself that you didn't just sit it. Mezzy doesn't have a gun right now, just has a... well, he's got one now. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Just an awkward start to this round. I did want to highlight that it had the saved AWP, and they bought another AWP, and there was a gun on the ground, but that's already done. That's already dusted, and so might this map be. Fnatic having to walk in a 4v5 disadvantage situation here. And the harassment just keeps on coming. This one here feels like it's gone down the drain. It felt like they brought it back into a position where they were still able to contest, but now they're just scratching a hold on.
Yeah, and I mean, this is another Art opener. This will be his 8th. 8 and 5 in opening duels. He's been taking an awful lot of them.
Dude, I mean, having him take a lot of fights is one, you know, that's like par for the course. But having him winning this many is the important thing, right? That's wild. And I think it just shows how, you know, like what we've kind of been feeling, you know, some of these opening moves are just a lot more put together.
But that's one of the scary things with this team is when it works, it's great. When it doesn't, what's the B-C-D game, right? And today I think we've maybe seen a little bit more of the B and the C game of them approaching it, not just needing Art to find those openings. Again, disruptive utility over towards B, but there's already 3 players planted for FURIA here. They don't need to rotate either KSCERATO or Safe, and that's where the AWP lies over towards A, and that's where the fight's coming in through Donut. A will be the finish.
Safe. He's posted for this, and they nearly line up for him. Could have been a collab, but Mezzy down, forced to watch as this round looks to be the last on Fnatic's map pick. 13 seconds, so many bodies on the site. They just line up for KSCERATO, and that's done. 16 to 13, and happy with that are FURIA.
In the last 6 months. So there's always the risk, Alex, that you have built up this whole scheme in your mind, this whole idea of what the game is going to be, and then it turns out to be different.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, losing to Movistar Riders in EPL group stage and losing to IHC as well. So it's not amazing for FURIA. Let's see what Fnatic's pistol shapes up as they've managed to pull off An original maneuver, Harry.
This makes me so... They just ran the Hugo. They just ran the Hugo, yeah.
3 up mid, spam with the smoke, drop down, and split B. Perfect. As they get the bomb down in a full 5-on-5.
Yeah, great spot to be in here. FURIA on for the retake. They do have a kit on safe, so they have a little more time than usual. That kill from KSCERATO on Messi gives him a route through Duck, but he's going to take a while to get involved. And in the meantime, Roy is winning fight after fight for fnatic. He gave us a big pistol round on Ancient to help them get going, and he's done it again here, kickstarting Anubis with a pistol round for his squad. fnatic locked that one in.
I see that whilst we must remain unbiased, our production room has not in the fan camp.
You were right, Alex, by the way. The AWP is out for Art, so this is the solution they've opted for. I think they'll be extremely mobile about it too. I don't think you want to just have an AWP waiting. You want to be looking for information. In fact, it's a double AWP from FURIA. There's a whole lot of money on the line in this round.
Yeah, you can see that. Like I would. Oh no! 100-0 in the Molotov. Safe will be smoked. He heard the impact. They know there was someone was considering some aggression. Yuri to render raid as well, too, towards the B side. But now they're going to be limited in resources towards middle, which does likely... Ooh, hang on, safe.
Oh,
he's going for a hard clear.
Screwed,
going for a hard clear. Oof, as easy as that, as Messi builds upon the lead they'd already attained.
This is awkward now, because the temptation's going to be there for Art to push, to try and get something out of this. And if he does, he's going to walk into Crims. And Crims, that's a very easy fight for him to win. KSCERATO left in this all alone, and at this point, fnatic would be hard-pressed to lose the round.
It's too easy for fnatic right now. It is too easy. For FURIA, you feel like you've had absolutely no say in about 4 rounds, 5 now in a row. The worst is 5v3 before, theoretically, where something could have been done, but they fumbled the bag and then fnatic ran away with this. But this is a round.
Recognize that, you know, the molly in front of them isn't the only molly lobbed in. They throw the one that, you know,
from the nades
bounce. Yeah, that's where the nades come in usually. Art dead with an aggressive peek into middle.
Go on.
I like this from Nikodos. He tries to run in and steal the ult. It's ballsy, but it's a cool idea. He knows that that's like the big ticket item in this round. So he was trying to remove it, not just in terms of winning that opening fight, but he actually wanted the AWP gone from their arsenal. Now, he was unsuccessful in that mission, and so Safe has still been able to hold on to the big gun here. And it looks like they want to try and double up over towards main.
Yeah, Mezzi's investigating, but he seems to be very, very restrained. For an in-game leader at this stage in the game, he doesn't want to be taking anything without some support, and he can see Crims is there to provide it. So Flash, or rather a Molotov, that will force the CZ back, and hopefully Safe, anti-flash for now, will be able to shut down their Inquisition. A smoke's great. Take some time off the clock. They'll have 30 seconds when that fades.
They have had to change position after that smoke being put down. That smoke basically buys FURIA about 15 seconds of peace of mind. But after this, once again, they'll be at the mercy of an execute, which we think is about to happen. So I'm a little bit surprised not to see more movement for FURIA. You could imagine maybe Yuri coming in over to the A side because the smokes are arriving, Alex, and that's the execute.
Yeah, they're going to have to hard clear this corner. KSCERATO only a CZ75, and Safe does not connect. KSCERATO does. Will fall off, recover the AWP, one and done on the push of Dark. Yuri can win this. An MP9, a good weapon for the job, and a clean one onto FASHR for FURIA's first. Only Messi can save them, and he has got nothing to report. Triple out of Yuri. In the absence of anything from Safe, it was Yuri and KSCERATO. Nature is healing. And Nikodos, he's got... Oh, get owned! Art pulls a frag out of the hat, straight out of the gate on that Acon. You can go mid, sure. Art's there and making it a bit difficult for fnatic now. They have no info B long. The smoke's there for now. Messi wants to worry about Dark and has managed to burrow in there. Wants to show that B utility. It's becoming very commonplace. And Roy has a gap now. Momentary gap.
That's a reaction from Messi's utility. That is exactly why he did it, to pull Yuri towards the A side, to allow for that move right here. And Roy, I think he's got it. I think he's got it figured out. He just has to be patient. Oh, turns around!
Oh, it hits a cracker. Builds upon the lead he already manufactured, and now is up to fnatic 3. Running on in, and 1 on the feed from Crims.
Yeah, they're going to keep moving into this orb. Having
good,
a round right now. 3 kills found from the man at the helm of Furia. Finally ran down. Messi will pick up the kill that gives over this bomb plant now set up in the heavens. The one man makes it by. Messi's head's on a swivel, but it's left to FASHR. 1v1 and saffee holds the line. That round is all orbs for Furia.
Yeah, they're walking.
They're trying to come through.
Oof! Drop actually nails him on the cross. KSCERATO in support. Trying to drop the one way to peek around, and yeah, it's just dropped. This is the second time he's been tested, and the second time he's delivered a multi-kill. This looks too easy.
Too easy. What is supposed to be a two-pronged attack, where you have Crims in the transfer. The problem is, since there is no actual trade happening from the main force, Crims is forced to walk into a duel where someone is waiting for him. If one of his teammates dies, then maybe the connector player has to make a choice. Do I help the B side? Do I stay on my line? But here he doesn't have to think at all. Just basically put your brain, put it next to the keyboard, have a good crosshair placement, and all's gonna be great. It's exactly what happened.
Some crosshair placement for KSCERATO.
It's a great comeback from Furia.
This
great
is,
reaction.
I mean, this is incredible. Imagine if they end 10-5. I mean, it was a 5-0 scoreline.
Was hoping he would get it rewarded for it with a peek. There's an Molly coming in to force these mid players out of position. KSCERATO has a man up close in that smoke. Safe scope over towards B main as well. And Roy waiting for a smoke to dissipate in middle. Now looks to take some territory here.
Good find. Very nice from Roy. Even taking down KSCERATO as well. It's a big scalp as fnatic look to finish with something of an advantage. Drop actually just spamming the smoke. Catches Messi on the walk back.
Doesn't give him any information though.
No.
Drop doesn't know how many players were there, where are they going. We have absolutely no clue, and this is why we see a 2-2 defense. Furia are currently driving on a highway without the headlights, and it's night outside. They don't know what's happening.
Safe from that, Crims can hold the line. Safe forced off by the flash, and a quick headshot out of Roy. The Dane delivers, as does Crims. 2 Vikings, bloodlust into the site. And it does look like a 6th is on the cards. Only Drop and Yuri both last seen on B. And it's a long road back to that A site. So fnatic just going to set themselves up into a juicy post plant. They've even got FASHR parked in mid. It's Crims on this off angle, an easy headshot, and maybe even another for good measure. You can see he seems very alert and doesn't quite have the crosshair in the right place. This one looking like it's FASHR's to finish.
Gotta make noise dropping.
Impatient.
Loud.
But he gets it. He'll grab it. And that's 6 on the half for fnatic. Still, 9 rounds CT side for Furia is a huge leg up.
Yeah, well, they're about to have
God, look at the map.
Reception.
Hold on.
Ready for them.
Okay, Harry, how good are you at casting deathmatch? It's going to be like horse.
It's going to be...
WrestleMania.
Okay, maybe we're going to be fast with this here now, right? So FASHR up at the front, but everyone else is here. Don't forget about everyone else. They're all looking to peek. Messi right at the front, catches a bullet now. There's a couple more falling in line. Roy with the trade. And we have a whole clash about to take place over at main. There's another for fnatic. FASHR taps out Yuri. Nikadaz sneaks up through middle. Furia start to look elsewhere, and Nikadaz is left chasing ghosts for now. But I like this play. He's just going to hang around here, knowing that he can hear the rotates at bare minimum. He's going to have an idea of Furia to change their minds. So they're boxed in right now, and that's going to allow fnatic to maintain this stack. That means for the B site, it's a 3-on-3 brawl.
Yeah,
There's
I like
no
this.
util left, Alex. No util for Furia.
They used both of their smokes, and they hoped that they'd be able to, like, you know, flirt with the idea of going somewhere else. Nikadaz has locked the door. They cannot leave. KSCERATO's holding it, so things can change if he pushes too soon.
Be patient. He's got to be patient.
Just chill your beans.
He's what I like to call the anchor. He's making sure the boat is not going ashore. He's staying here. He's making sure the defense is safe.
Yeah.
If you die, you open up the avenue.
And with the time at this juncture, I think Nikadaz will start his crawl. Roy with the kit should the bomb go down. And a nice angle for the first tap. Oh, warning, FASHR, ready, now engaging. fnatic, a clean start to their CT side. Crims is really like on an island here. Like he's begging for help. He's expecting them to disrespect his smoke, and the flash has actually kept Art. Oh, that bait! That's a lovely flash. Crims does so well, full blind to actually catch Art down. So not this time. An extra death on the column, but that's the A site lost. Bomb's not going to be planted anytime soon. Safe, considering his options now, going to be getting it in. But that's given time for the fnatic rotate. So the clock cut down in a 4-on-4. Mezzi with the kit. They do have smokes and nades to play with, and no one's going to be initially finding Yuri. Actually, they do flush out Heaven.
This gets a bit awkward now with Heaven lost. These guys in the site are just boxed in. fnatic have the high ground. KSCERATO getting run at, but Drop's got his back. He's kept KSCERATO in this, kept him in the row, and now he's stealing it from fnatic. Roy running out of chances, running out of time. The kit's dropped over in Heaven, but it's not happening. He's got to run for the hills, and so FURIA, they find double digits. They find that round, and it's Drop protecting KSCERATO. He was getting run down. He was a dead man, and Drop nailed that shot on the crossing player. KSCERATO went on to double up, and between them...
Oh, hold your horses. Might be getting another opening death here if Roy has his way. It's actually Nikados hands it to him. And another for good measure. Roy destroys mid. They have to go for a knee-jerk reaction. You can see they've got space A. Why not try it? Off the flash, it's great. Nikados blind. Crims does have vision now for that duel, and a dink straight to the dome. Yuri low and Nikados posted. Going to be hard to get in now. A 3-man defense established, and it's just going to keep on swinging. Trade one safe alone and a 1v4 to tie things up neat and tidy. 10 apiece. Great snap out of safe, but paid a heavy price. He'd love a plant. FASHR's not going to allow it to happen, though, as he rotates through. And they're bringing out the double AWP into the next if he doesn't get caught. Lovely jubbly. And this is off the rip. 1 minute 28, we're going for an AXEC. Like, straight away, or at least they're flirting with it. They're trying to fake it out, perhaps, but I see bodies committing. Crims is alone, and the supportive flashes will not stop the push. Yuri's in, and Mezzi's out. Safe holding that one. This is like the perfect play for FURIA now. They can not only have the advantage as they get into the site, there's about 12 smokes all over the A site. They fade now, and you're already in.
And do you attempt? Do you attempt the 4v5,
I'm not sure.
knowing you might lose every single penny that you have in your bank account? You might go into round 14 with nothing, 15 that is. And I think there is a little bit of a discussion happening. Crims find a kill, maybe that baits them.
Now Roy might want to investigate main, right? That's the next contact. You have backs turned as you then pincer in. Like, Art's prepared, but he's just away, and it's a free one. Okay! Oh, lots of damage. They have to go for it now. Yuri won. Hard headshot angle for him, but the time is so tight. fnatic, they do run him down, and that's a huge commitment. 3 frags from Crims again. This is his bomb site, and that is going to tie us right back up. Misses his opportunity, but the bravery to go for the re-clear. He's really ready to take this duel. I think he knows he's pretty safe in the idea, and they're committing to B. Running on in. Oh, Nikados overwhelmed now as it's Yuri with that AK3 misses, and they can't let this one go. They're losing their grip on the round, losing their sanity as Roy tries to get them right back in. One-on-one established. Safe versus Crims. Let's go. Smoke down, bomb to follow. Crims, he is opting for dark. He did find the frag. They'll likely expect him. He scoops up a smoke on the way through, and he has a kit, so time not the biggest factor for now. Already out around the smoke. He seems to have a good idea as to where Safe has run off to. Crims, a veteran of this scene. He's played these scenarios thousands, if not tens of thousands of times in an official capacity. Smoke, forward position, and Safe adjusts to the head. Crims frustrated.
Come on,
I got vision now.
Yeah,
I got vision, baby.
You thought you duped me, but you didn't, and then they did the whole time.
This could be it, lads. This could be fnatic exiting playoffs rather quickly. Just 2 maps of Counter-Strike, and FURIA are looking reinvigorated. This has been some real resilience, and it is one and done from Roy. Burned to a crisp by Drop. Nikados needs to stop. He does know. Still dangerous from Drop as he does behead the AWPer. Far too easy for him. That was the biggest gun left for fnatic, and now their hopes and dreams hinge on an SMG and a 5-7. They are in trouble. They are up the creek. No paddle. And they can go anywhere they want with this. There's still 70 seconds. It's just going to slowly pull the teeth, as agonizing as it can be. I like this attempt from Mezzi. Yuri does too.
They'll come to you, and they know they'll come to them, and they just have to wait. And Yuri's cross replacement is pitch perfect. Only Crims alive. And we talked about his history, but that won't be enough because fnatic are out.